here, 1v1, Charon's Rest. Welcome to the final of the ESL Cup, played way back on April 30th, the first weekend of the game's release. In the north, you've got VindicareX playing some Space Marines. He's got Jonah, Orion, Gabriel Angelos, and a Venerable Dreadnought to drop in. In the south, hfseid has some Orks bringing along some Stormboyz, Weirdboy Zapnoggin, and Beauty Damn Morkanaut. Speed it back up here. We've got some doctrines listed for VindicareX, but I don't think they're correct. I can't see him bringing two Dreadnought doctrines, but you never know. I guess we'll see. hfseid, that could be correct. We have Stuck In listed, which is pretty important, and popular. Healing Scrap, very popular. Not seen much of Thump from the Sky. I guess we can see if he has boys out now, if they have the mark for it. They don't have the mark for Thump from the Sky, so maybe that's wrong. Fun times, trying to figure out what is real. It's like the warp or something. VindicareX, we've seen him go in Scouts and Assault Marines a lot early on. Looks like we see that again. It's such a good strike force early game. Jumping and DPS supported by stuns. Can't really go wrong with that. We'll deal with Ork boys pretty nicely, that's for sure. And hfseid going into Dakar for a Death Gun Looter squad. I'm thinking there's a War Banner too. Where is the elite point here? Right, elite point's right in the middle. I don't see it being built. Seems to be too much of a risk. It's so expensive and they're always in contested position, so they're going to get hit. Stun, double stun on them boys. That's pretty tough to deal with. The Assault Marines chasing them down. Can they get a kill here? Being slow. Oh, there's an Assault Leap, so his doctrines are incorrect on the right side of the screen, because that was an Assault Leap given to him by his level 8 Venerable Dreadnought. So that's one of his doctrines right there. And those boys are dead. Is he going to replace them? He's got Death Gun Looters, and they are upgraded with Scrap, which means they have Suppress them, which is pretty important. I think they keep that forever as well, which is pretty nice. They don't have a massive amount of controlled abilities, Orks, so that's pretty important for them, I think. Although it's tough not to give Scrap to your boys immediately as soon as you can, because they get a health increase and a stun on charge, and you need that strong front line if you're going to fight Assault Marines. I don't think he wants to engage here. Look at that damage from the Looters. They do damage in a line, of course, so that's why it hit both of those Scout squads. The Assault Marines going straight after him. If we slow it down here, we can see that Assault Leap listed, and we can see it in the unit itself, of course. Gives them 2 mobility jumps on separate cooldowns, which is pretty damn useful. There is the Assault Leap. Look at that damage. It's very quick animation as well. Can use it to escape incredibly effectively. Their regular jump has a bit of a delay. Gonna jump out and call that good enough, I think. A little bit of harass on some Ork models. There's the banner. What do we see in terms of stuff going up? 2 rec generators for hfseid and 1 power for Vindicare. We see 2 rec, 1 power, and another rec over here. Oh, and there's another rec here for hfseid. So pretty much exactly the same. 1 power, 3 recs for each. Remember, just capping the point does nothing for you. You do need to build those generators on it. Don't see any harass yet. He's got 2 squads of Looters now, and the Stormboyz are available. So I think he should go straight after the biggest blob of Marines he can see. Oh, look. Tower recall is up for those Death Gun Looters. Being tied up by the Scouts, but they are going to get finished off by the other squad. Just shot to pieces. Stormboyz coming up the south side with some boys alongside them, and they should be able to deal with this listening post pretty easily. And oh, is it improved? I can't see. It won't show me when I mouse over this. But I think that's the improved listening post symbol. So I do decent damage, but will get taken down, and they should be able to whack those generators as well. So both players getting some power harass in. Unless Vindicare can defend here. How far away is he from Jonah? 50 seconds, so Jonah's going to make a massive difference. He's such a strong elite. Not easy to stop him doing what he's doing. I feel like Gabriel Angelos, because of his lack of mobility, he's got very slow foot speed and his jump doesn't go very far. It's a lot easier to control. I think players are going to get better at controlling that guy as they get better themselves. But he's still an amazing backline fighter. If anything tries to jump into your backline, he can be there with his God Splitter and his Retribution to support. Oh, we see a doctrine. Oh, slow death on the Tactical Marines, which suggests VindicareX is going to look to getting a Flamer up, which is going to be cool to see. Usually we don't see him bothering with his Tactical Marines early on unless he loses and he uses them to try and come back. Unless he loses his early stuff. Does have double Assault Marines. And those Tactical Marines, it's a pretty strong army, and Jonah is ready. What does hfseid have? Not a lot here. He's really going hard for the knobs, I think. Here's his boy's hut. He has 2 war banners up, but you need 3 for knobs. Oh, look at this thing. Maybe is this a beauty thing? This might be from Beauty to Morkanaut, and because she's level 8, it is available immediately. It's a bit strange that the Venerable Dreadnought gives Assault Leap to your Assault Marines. You'd think he'd give some Dreadnought doctrines, but it's actually Gabriel Angelos who has a Dreadnought doctrine. It's this one over here. Although I don't think this is what VindicareX actually has. Although if he's a level 8 Diomedes, he might have chosen it. A level 8 Gabriel Angelos, I should say. He's got a pretty cool one though, where it heals on drop pod usage, which I think is very effective. It can even reinforce things. Here's Jonah then. This guy's crazy. If he gets you in his stone wall of death, you're done for. And there's a stone wall of death from the banner. That's because he is present now. And that's his Fury of the Ancients. While he's inside there, it does a big circle of death. Emperor's Light also does more stuff inside the circle. Incredibly effective. Stuck in there, just got destroyed. Now he only has triple Gretchens. And the Stormboyz, of course. That's so awesome, that suicide bomber. You've seen that wipe scouts from full health. Oh look, the Tactical Marines have a Flamer, yay. We might see slow death do its thing. I'm pretty sure that could melt a boys squad from full health if you catch it right with that slow death. Can't get out of it. Boys coming out of the boys' hut. But War Banner going down is a massive blow for hfseid. Massive, massive blow. 75 power to get those things going. There's the banner being teleported out. Good engagement for Vindicare. Where's his second Assault Marine squad? Back at base. Got a lot of power, but he's reinforcing his Assault Marines. Not cheap, I guess. 75 wreck and 2 power to reinforce him. Sluggers trying to get back this point here. Stormboyz still in play. Where is Zapnoggin? He is 79 seconds away. And he could do a lot with his Scrap Blast. Buffing boys and hurting Assault Marines in the same maneuver is not bad. And if you can catch those Tactical Marines napping, you can hit them with the Fist of Gork. Need to be wary of this guy. If you ever see Librarian running towards you, then back the hell off, because he's going to stonewall and destroy. And it's very difficult for most units to get out of there. Very few jumping units in the game, unless they're elites and stuff. Stormboyz can jump out. Boys are stuck, and they're going to die, because that Fear of the Ancients thing does massive amounts of damage. I don't think it's that difficult to use either, Jonah Orion. I mean, he's got his difficulty bars all the way up. Like he's going to be super difficult to use, but 2 of his abilities you don't even need to target. Emperor's Light and Stonewall. Fear of the Ancients also doesn't need to be targeted if you're inside the Stonewall, so it's all about positioning with him, and I don't think it's too difficult. So deadly when all of his abilities are off cooldown. Gonna bash it. Wow, that went down very, very quickly. You need more stuff, hfseid. Death Gun Looters. Is he close to getting his knobs out? He needs 200 power, I think. Yeah, man, they're expensive. They are very good though. Like 100 odd DPS, I think, and 3,000 of heavy infantry of heavy armor. Drop pod coming in. Don't think his standard is off cooldown. No, it's not. But there's the Wall of Death, and there you saw Fury of the Ancients. Wow. Unavoidable doom for your boys. Look how much damage he did to them. I believe the ability comes out of the little cherub fella. Those tactical marines having no effect. They can't shoot inside, and down go the Stormboyz as well. Space Marines can turn the tide in engagements so fast. The drop pods coming in, the banner, and stuff like that Librarian. I think he has true damage as well, the Librarian. Range and melee. Yeah, he does. Have we seen any upgrades from both players? Hard to keep up on that. Yes, we have seen infantry health 1 from Vindicare. I don't think hfseid has a... Oh, he does. He has a pile of guns. Does he have anything though? Oh, he has vehicle damage 1 for some reason. Does he have a truck? Nope. I bet he wants a truck. Truck's very important for Orc play. Allows you to move your back line around quickly and shoot out melee squads, of course. Here are the knobs, and they have their scrap for their chopper toss. So what does VindicareX have? He has slow death. Something on his listening post, I believe it's improved. And something else. Not sure. Because the assault leap won't count towards his 3, will it? Because it's going from the Venerable. Oh, look at this. 2 doctrines here on the knobs. Let's have a look at what they are. They've got Come On, which gives them a shield when they taunt. And Stuck In, which buffs the knobs as they lose models. How much DPS do they have? 123 DPS, not bad. With heavy armor too. Vindicare with a whole bunch of stuff though. He's got plasma tactical marines, look at that. I'm unconvinced with these guys. I mean, they do a lot of DPS, but it's all normal damage. And it's expensive. And of course, when they overheat, they have to stop firing. We'll see. Maybe they'll blow away that Weirdboy in a few seconds and I'll be convinced. It would be great if you get tons of tactical marines with it, because that is massive amounts of burst damage. Weirdboy teleports out there. Nob squad in trouble. They will be resisting the damage of those plasma guns, of course. Yeah, they're so good at tanking damage. What's he going to get to? Oh, there's a truck. It looks like the truck has a doctrine on it, although that might just be the yeah, the Stormboyz presence kamikaze thing. You need to use that as much as possible. You might be wondering why it has it when the Stormboyz are not present. It's because he's leveled them up enough so they don't need to be on the field. It's level 8, I think. When they're level 3, you're elite, so you get another choice of elite for them. Gabriel is close, 30 seconds away. Wonder if he is using that drop pod heal doctrine thing. I haven't seen any healing from the drop pods, but I could be dismissing it. Maybe he does have that final slam thing. Okay, might see a big fight here. There's the jump. What the hell? Why did this go down? What destroyed the truck? Wasn't the Librarian. I completely missed what the hell destroyed the truck there. That was very strange. This is not looking good for this Nob squad. And his the Stormboyz are in there as well. What is that? Oh, that's the explosion from the Nobs. Diomedes coming, Angelos coming in now, I should say, and absolutely owning stuff. Immobilize. I think that's the taunt from the Nobs or something. So that was a pretty bad engagement for hfseid. That's GG right there. He lost his truck, and no idea how he lost the truck. Someone please let me know in the old comments there. Devastator's up for Vindicare. Now he's just going to destroy everything, and this is it. hfseid come back here. That seemed pretty effective. That was the fist of... Is it Gork or Mork? I always forget. It's Gork. Wow, there's that retribution. That does such big damage. Knob Squad is out, but another truck as well. But that's it. There's a concede from hfseid. And Vindicare takes the first game. It is a best of 3 series. And thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the second game of the final.